Imagine this. You sit there, tired, depressed, and lazy. It feels like the next 5 years are going to be like the past 5 years. But what if you actually started changing? You achieve your goals and ultimately your mission. Well, this year, my life has completely changed, and how I've been able to do so is changing, along with this saying, nothing changes if nothing changes. Here are the steps for you to see how you can achieve what you want with this saying. Step 1 is self-improve daily. You have to embrace your desire for change. You have to be able to actually think about, do I actually want this thing? Why do I want to change? What is so bad about myself now and my current habits that makes me want to change? Recognize how bad you actually want this. How bad do you actually want this goal? How bad do you actually want to get there? I mean, isn't it something that you think about daily? Isn't it something that tugs on your mind that you want to get to, that you want to get there? And you're trying to figure out how to even get time for it, but actually ultimately are just making excuses. You're not actually getting into that thing, and you're not starting what you are supposed to do. You have to figure out a way to commit daily with this task that is upon you, and that is actually part of your purpose. You have to turn it into something that is an actual daily task. That's what I had to do with recording these videos. I felt like my purpose was to be creative, and I don't know what it is exactly still, but I know that I want to serve other men, and I want to reach other guys and encourage them with what have helped me in self-improvement and what have gotten me to get out of this space of feeling trapped and lost. Your body won't change if you only focus on the perception of your body in a visual sense. You need to be able to start putting in the reps and start going to the gym consistently. You need to put in the reps every single day. You need to do it over and over, and you won't see any results for a while. And that's okay. But I need you to see that going to the gym and physically working out is going to get your mind in this clear space to be able to receive how to do so, how to build muscle, but also how to actually improve daily and start working on your craft every single day. Start working on what you love every single day, because as soon as you start going to the gym consistently, you'll see progress, and then you'll start wanting to see progress in other things, and you won't feel stuck like you always are feeling with in school or in whatever you're doing in your job, but you'll be able to actually see that you have an opportunity to be able to visualize what you want and act upon it daily. With daily action, you can visualize where you want to get to, and you can act upon it every single day and make it a daily habit. And then you can start building that into a routine, building that into the life you want. So step 2 is build confidence. The more confident you are, the more opportunities come to you, the more attractive ones. Because as you become more confident in who you are and what you're doing every single day, then you'll keep narrowing that lens of where you're going and what you actually want, what you actually desire. And as you do that, you'll be able to see the clear opportunities that are straight ahead of you, that are the ones that are going to be best for you. And you're going to be able to take those and start walking down those paths. Personal growth is a result of action. You'll see other people's growth. You'll see my growth. You'll see your friends' growth. But you can't see your own growth until you take action. There's no way in the world that you're going to be able to get any results without action. There's going to be no personal growth, no goodness, no You won't be able to hop over that wall, this imaginary wall of all these hard things. But on the other side, there's that woman, there's the house, there's the time in heaven, there's everything you get on the other side. But a lot of that stuff is just material possession, and it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is that you can't grow personally. You can't grow personally without action. You can't start climbing up that wall. You're just stuck sitting on the other side of the wall, and there's no way that you're going to get over that wall if you can't take it for yourself and see that personally you need to take charge, and personally you need to start working on your own stuff and need to start charging ahead of these other men to be able to help these other men and build them up and keep walking up that wall and keep climbing up that wall and being able to see the other side and being able to encourage yourself. I can see the other side, and keep going up that wall, and not stopping, never stopping, because you know what's on the other side, and you know that what you're doing is what you're meant to be doing. Take action and change the nothing into something. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Change the nothing into something. Something changes. Everything changes. So then it turns into something changes and everything changes. You change one thing. You change one thing today. You choose one thing to change today. And I promise you that tomorrow you want to change something else. The next day you want to change 2 things. The next day you want to change 3 things. But the only way that you're able to do that is be able to recognize where you're at and how desperate you are to actually get to where you want to be. Don't you want to conquer what you want to do? Don't you want to actually dig into exactly what you want to be doing? And don't you feel so lost when you actually aren't doing that thing? So start doing that thing. Start figuring out how you want to do that thing into a daily task. And before, I thought I wasn't able to wake up super early, and I started waking up at 5 so I could record these videos, and that was the only way that I was going to be able to actually record these videos. So I did. So I wake up at 5 every single day, because that's how I can actually change something. And now everything is starting to change. Now step 3 is a positive environment. Stress financial stability. As a man, you are capable and led to provide for your future family and to be financially stable. Don't you want to be able to provide for your future family or your family now? And don't you want to be able to do that while chasing your dreams? Focus on your purpose and figure out what work you can do, and go for so long on something that is fun for you. Go for so long that it doesn't even feel like work. Find that thing, and don't be stuck in a job that you don't like. Teach others that craft and build financial freedom. Be financially free. That's something I'm not yet, but I know I will be, because I'm chasing my purpose. I promise you, I know I will be. Mental health and routine. As you build out who you are becoming and the man you want to become, you will have a positive mindset. There will be ups and downs, but as you're following this routine, you'll always be in a positive mindset. Ultimately, there will be times that you get really sad or something, but you'll be more aware to your emotions and be able to regulate them a lot better. Some days I'll just be crying and I'm like, why am I crying? I feel so weak. And then I have to remind myself, being a crier means that you're actually not a weak man. You're actually able to observe what's inside of you and what you're feeling, but you're not going to let feelings take over who you are, because that's not who you are. You have to push yourself to the max capacity when you are given the extra capacity by your work. So basically, that's a confusing little sentence, but think of a battery. Think of a AA battery. Here, I'll grab one. I grabbed one yesterday. Here, for this video. So here's a AA battery, and as a positive and negative, but it's about this big. And see this little bit of space? I don't know what that actually is meant for. Why it's that color, like right there. But think about that. This is extra capacity. So this is the whole entire battery. But think of if this battery was shrunk down to where this black line ends. Where this black line ends. So if I handed you this battery and this was everything, all the capacity that your day could run on, and then this little bronze color space was actually the spot where you were doing what you love, what you get energy from, and the thing that actually gives you extra energy because you love what you're doing. So by doing what you love, you're actually expanding the battery, and you're actually, instead of taking away more space from your day, more space from your energy to conquer what is in your day, you're actually adding more space on. So then you can be a bigger battery. You have more energy to be able to conquer what you need to. So just think of it like that. Think of if you start what you're doing, if you start what you love, what you're doing, then you're actually going to add space to your day. And that's what I've done, is once I have started, I literally am adding space because I'm waking up at 5. But by doing what I love and starting with what I love, I'm adding more space to my day to be able to conquer what I need to do. With routine, you are strengthening who you are becoming. With routine, you're strengthening who you're becoming, and you're giving more space to your day, more energy for your day, and you're becoming the man you want to be. You have just changed nothing changes if nothing changes to something changed. Now everything is going to change. Small actions today pave remarkable changes tomorrow. Okay, goodbye.